I have heard all week, considering that $750 billion left stocks yesterday, and we had hundreds of millions of dollars liquidated from the crypto markets. And no, these are not my words, these are President Trump's words. So let's go ahead and discuss all of the top crypto things that are going on right now. What's going on with the markets? Bitcoin dropped below $100,000 yesterday, which was absolute straight brutality, literally for everyone, even people that are just holding because alts are taking, and just all kinds of stuff. And I'm live from New York over at Chainlink SmartCon. And yeah, we're streaming, our streaming times are a little bit later than normal. And that's just because, things happen, life happens. What are you supposed to do? Yes, this is 100% live. So let's go ahead and get into it because I have to get my behind down there because Altcoin Daily, they're going to be on stage moderating some panels with Sergey and a bunch of other really awesome people. So I got to support my friends. And I'm sure you guys are following them. Who doesn't follow Altcoin Daily? But let's go ahead and get into the news. So yesterday we saw Bitcoin drop below $102,000, which was key support, which was key support. Key, right? That's kind of how we're laughing at the market right now. But good news is that we're up. Yee! So market is rebounding a little bit, but one of the things we are seeing is that a lot of privacy coins are doing incredibly well. And the reason why privacy coins are doing incredibly well is because we know that we're getting we're getting pulled into traditional finance. And once that completely happens, once the vertical integration is 100% done, that basically means that we're not going to really have access to privacy, digital IDs. Those types of things are going to start happening. So we're seeing a lot of people like, hey, we are scared of this. We want, we want Zcash. We want privacy coin A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever that is, okay? So with that being said, that's what's going on with the market. So ZK is up 45.1%, Zcash 23%, XPL 29%, Decred, which is something I haven't heard from since a while ago, that's up as well. Pump is up, Aster's up, SPX is up. So congratulations. But yeah, as far as Bitcoin goes, and we'll be back to normal streaming on Monday. Okay, so stay tuned for that. But we actually we're trading at $103,000 right now, but we did get a swing. What the heck? We did get a swing wick low to about, I can't see with this. Let's see if we could do it this way. No, we can't. Here we go. I can't see. We got a swing wick low to like $99,000 yesterday, which wasn't great. It was pretty gnarly. The weekly is not looking good at all. But I was looking at the chart because I've been kind of talking about price action with everybody at the conference because everyone's like, what do you think? I'm like, what do you think? I personally care more about what the OGs think in the industry. Just because they've been through this multiple times. Like they know how that goes. But a lot of them are saying that the cycle is completely different, which I agree with. And then when we're kind of looking at price corrections, like even $85,000 Bitcoin is about a 35% price correction, which is good, so that's what ends up happening, but we'll see. Shout out to that place over there. I can't say what it is because they don't like that on here, but shout out to Newcastle. Love to see it. All right, let's get into the news though. What's going on? All kinds of stuff. Okay, so Trump says stock market will reach a record high. He described the U.S. as having the hottest economy ever, acknowledged the shutdown is affecting the market a little, predicted the rally will resume as new factories start to open. So this is my current take. U.S. is in a really bad spot right now. Really bad spot right now, and it's not good. And both sides are out of their minds, which it is what it is. One is lesser of the evil. And with that being said, we're not really going to know the impacts of the shutdown until it opens back up to kind of see what happens. Because there's a lot of people that are hurting and suffering. And I just think it's really unfortunate that Congress still gets their salaries, but other public servants don't. When I talk about public servants, I'm talking about these guys, like the other public servants, military, and everybody else. I rock with you guys. I rock with the people. But with that being said, like, what's going on? Also, too, shout out to our channel members. Good morning to Mr. John Legend. Good morning to Mr. Dale for showing up. So there's that. But, I mean, that's what he's saying. He's saying that it's going to reach record highs, which we've already have reached record highs. But the interesting about that is that $730 billion was wiped out from the U.S. stock market yesterday. And Goldman Sachs stepped up and they said, Morgan Stanley predicts up to 20% stock market drop within 2 years. And they're saying 2 years. 2 years. So they're predicting a 10 to 20% stock market pullback within the next 12 to 24 months, and both firms emphasize the market corrections are a normal part of investing. I like this. I think it's absolutely amazing, and they're 100% spot on. 100% spot on. Yeah, and hedge in gold too. That there's no issue with that. This is the thing, you guys, on this channel, I am just not a maxi. I'm not a maxi of anything. I am a maxi of whatever makes you money ethically and legally. Okay, so do that. So do that. That's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to have the best quality of life ever. That's what you deserve because you're watching this channel. And also, too, a big shout out to Brave, because a lot of you guys are coming to my channel from Brave, and we love them. We love them. We have a really great partnership with them. We're just chilling each other back and forth. Now, next story. Mr. Trump says, White House says President Trump has officially ended the Biden administration war on the crypto industry. And this was from his press secretary. And she believes that the message Trump is sending within the recent pardon given to CZ. Which, again, did CZ really do anything? That's like a whole big debate that we are going to, talk about at a later time. Well, I talk about it all the time. I don't really need to touch on it again. So please. But yeah, we're going to talk. And since you guys are bringing up Ripple XRP, Ripple raises $500 million at a $40 billion valuation in Fortress-led round. So Ripple is also now worth $40 billion. Okay, so everybody that has something negative to say about Ripple, again, to me, Ripple is banker's project, XRP is a banker's coin, is what it is, but I'm not going to bet against them because number one, they're now valued at $40 billion. Number two, they're the second most popular crypto asset in the world, so I'm not betting against them. I like to make money. They raised $500 million in a new strategic investment round. It was led by Fortress Investment Group and Citadel Securities. Other participants included Pantera Capital, Galaxy Digital, Brevin Howard, and Marshall Weiss. The founding values Ripple at $40 billion, and the deal follows a recent $1 billion tender offer at the same valuation. New funding is expected to deepen ties with TradFi. So people may want to say whatever they want to say about Ripple, but moral of the story is they would not be deepening ties. They would not be expanding partnerships. They wouldn't be working with this person, this person, this person, this person if there wasn't some sort of synergy there, okay? When we're talking about TradFi, like you're not going to see a project, you're not going to see Fartcoin have a partnership be like that. You're not going to. Okay, so I'm not saying anything bad about Fartcoin, but moral of the story is you kind of have to follow the money and pay attention to what's happening with things. Also make sure to smash the like because it helps support me in the channel. And it's like bear market blues right now with this sentiment. We gotta make some money to pay the bills. Just with monetization. All you guys gotta do is like and do all that stuff. So there's that. So shout out to the XRP people. Also, crypto liquidations top 2 billion as Bitcoin continues slide. Ethereum hits 4-month low. Ethereum was trading at 3,100. Bitcoin broke below 100,000. We talked about it the first time in 6 months. We might just consolidate below 100,000 for quite some time. There's this really famous post from, I forget what it is, but they're basically timing the market cycles pretty well because it's 1,064 days and I think 365 days. So they're basically saying we went up for over 1,000 days and then we're going to drop, consolidate, and then we're going to pump back again for like a year, like 6 months to a year. That's basically what they're saying. And if that happens and we kind of repeat what happens in 2021, I'm with it. I'm 100% with it because that means we have more opportunity to make some money. Okay, so there's that. And I gotta head my butt down to SmartCon because I'm doing a little travel vlog. I'm gonna post on IG for you guys. It'll be fun. What's next on the docket over here? Oh, ETF news. Franklin Templeton files updated S1 for spot XRP ETF. The delaying amendment would usually delay regulatory approval. The firm aims to launch the ETF this month, but we're still shut down. Remember, they loosened regulations, so that's how they're able to do these things. Yeah. Oh, Ripple partners with MasterCard to introduce RLUSD credit card settlements on XRP. That just broke right now. Right now. Wow. You guys heard it here first. Wow. Crazy business, right? Next on the docket over here. Franklin Templeton updated its SOS filing for proposed XRP ETF, which removed the delaying amendment, which kind of segues in whatever. So they're basically anticipating crypto spot ETF coming. And then as far as we talked about HBAR Canary. It's the first spot HBAR ETF in the US, and there's multiple that are going to be coming after this. In addition to that, 20.4 million in trading volume last week and 70 million AUM by the end of Friday. So the reason why we keep talking about the different flows, especially with the HBARs, because they're one of the first crypto spot ETFs outside of Litecoin, Litecoin 2, and we got the Rex Osprey XRP kind of semi-spot ETF. But the reason why is we want to be able to potentially use these data flows to analyze what's going to happen once the floodgates open. We get all this stuff, okay? Now, SmartCon day one recap. Key announcements. UBS completed the first live-to-end tokenized fund transaction using Chainlink tech. Chainlink launched confidential compute that allows for private smart contracts across any chain, which, okay, so when we're talking about, hey, Lawrence, good morning. When we're talking about privacy smart contracts against any chain, this is incredibly important. The reason why it's incredibly important is because Chainlink is integrating with traditional finance along with the rest of the crypto. So can you, and a smart contract is basically like a crock pot. Like you basically code stuff, you code it to do X, Y, and Z, it does it. So it's like a set it and forget it. Just like you dump some meat and veggies and some broth, seasonings, don't forget the seasonings, into your crock pot and it just goes. So that's the same thing with smart contract, but now they're working on privacy smart contracts. So that's a key takeaway here. And I have a wrap up for you guys. I'm going to drop, because I can't live stream on Friday morning. I have a personal thing I have to take care of. So I'm going to do a recap of everything that happened at SmartCon Chainlink, okay? So there's that. Next on the docket over here, Denari taps Chainlink to tokenize S&P JDI's upcoming crypto index. And that's pretty much it, really, to be honest with you. I know. Good stuff. Good stuff. So moral of the story is markets are dropping. Billions have been liquidated from the stock market. Crockbox simmer. And also Bitcoin's trading back above $100,000. Some people are calling this market to be over. I don't know if it's over or not. I mean, you might see something similar that happened in like 2021 where we pumped, then we dumped, and then we pumped back again. And this is going to be a shorter end of the rally. I have no idea. But moral of the story is we're focusing on projects that are continuing to build long term and all kinds of stuff. So is what it is. And yeah, Trump says he's going to pump the market. So Mr. Trump, let's do this. Let's do it. Shout out to Lawrence for the with the $10 super chat, my Insta post. Dude, I made some oatmeal in the thing, which I need to eat a real meal, so I'll do that. So I'll use that $10 to eat a real meal. But anyways, you guys, I gotta get going to the event because I gotta get this vlog done, okay? And I dropping a video for you guys probably about Ripple at 2 p.m. PT, so make sure to watch.